Anya. Anya means will. Why this chakra is called as Anya? The brow chakra, brow center. If this chakra opens, whatever you will become reality. Let me explain how. As of now, if you have 100% energy, 80% is spent only in desiring and imagining. Only 20% is spent in spending. 80% is spent only in desiring. Only 20% is spent in creativity. Once this chakra opens, 20 will be spent in desires and 80 will be spent in creativity. That is why this chakra is called Kalpa Vriksha. Whatever you want will be given to you. This chakra is highly powerful energy center which can make your will to reality. Conditioning, ego and cunningness locks this chakra. Innocence and simplicity opens this chakra. If you do it, it is love. If somebody else does, it is a lust. If you get angry, you always say, just for his sake I became angry, Swamiji. I have to train him now. For his sake of his own good, I am angry against him. When somebody else gets angry, see how mad at others. See this guy, how he is mad at others. When you do it, you have your own justification. When somebody else does it, they are crooked people, they are criminals, they are cunning. One judgment for you and one judgment for others. As far as you concerned, you have one judgment for you. When it comes to the others, you have one judgment for them. Prejudiced view. When it comes to others, you don't pass judgment after listening to the argument. You have the judgment. For your judgment, you collect argument. You collect arguments for your judgment. Already you have ready-made judgment. Judgment is ready. She means like that, he means like that. Everything you are clear. To support your judgment, you collect argument. We have prejudiced views about everything. The prejudiced view and cunningness locks this chakra. Conditioning locks this chakra. Once you are conditioned for something, whatever happens in the outside world, you look only through your view. You don't look through the reality. You don't look the reality as it is. You look as you wanted it to be. As you want it to be. There are so many instances, I can say, so many instances. In your own life, if you look, let me ask some of you to share some of your incidents. Some incident happened in your life. The reality is different and you saw it as you wanted. Some of your experience. No memory. Remember something? Alright, I will give you a few minutes. By the time, let us go to philosopher.
I knew you were going to do that.
You see, you are already prejudiced.
Well, when you were talking about, you already have a judgment and you look for arguments to support it, that is philosophy. That is all that philosophy is. You decide what you want to say and then you go and you look up sources to try to support your position. And you're judged on whether or not you get good enough arguments to support your position.
That's all. Yes, you explained very clearly the philosophy. Because any fool can become philosophers. And only fools become. No, you are a little intelligent girl, no? That's why you came to ASP.
I'm trying to get beyond philosophy.
Actually, it's like a food. Intellectual knowledge is like a food. When you eat food, if you don't digest, what will happen? Your system also gets spoiled and you vomit on somebody. Same way philosophy. When you don't meditate and digest it, it stays in your head. Not only your head will become heavy, you will have the headache and head weight, you will vomit on others also. So it's like a food. If you meditate, it will be digested. You are already in the path. Don't worry about it. Some incident? These young guys, they are not active at all. In India, I see they are so alive. And they think, oh, I don't think, I will wait. Even in Oklahoma, I had a session with the kids. They are so closed. I don't understand why they are, and they think that they are too mature. And they should be little innocent. Actually, the problem is, the Samya Chakra is the problem. They are so, they think they themselves are so intellectual, or they become so intellectual, it is very difficult for them to come to down to earth. But what I am teaching is totally down to earth. That is why these NRI guys, they take their own time. Little loud.
Can you make a judgment and find arguments to support that? That's what I
Yes.
I guess sometimes when I make a mistake, I try to say that I was in the right and not the right.
Some incident. Why don't you give some incident?
When I get into a fight with my sister or my parents, I think it happens a lot. So
Anyhow, this much you open. That is a great thing. Guys, be little down to earth. Huh? Just try to be spontaneous. You see, because long time you have been trained to this organizing system of the West, you lose your spontaneity. Everything is a system, organized. If something is not organized, you feel you are insecure. Be a little more spontaneous. Spontaneity opens this chakra. Spontaneity gives intelligence. Actually, Eastern kids are intelligent. Western kids are intellectual. That's what I felt. Eastern kids, they think in visualization. Western kids, they think in verbalization. That is why they are at loss. See, by this time, if Eastern came, he would have put me in loss. You would have twisted something, you would have put me in trouble. I have to think to come out. Tell some incident. All of you must add this. Having your judgment and then going for argument.
I with my parents, with my mom.
Tell some incident.
I'm thinking about
All right, yes.
When
You are my batch. Yes.
like if my parents, if I like suppose when Aditi and I wanted a pet, we would always get the bird side and then judge like that a pet is a good thing rather than a huge responsibility.
Nice. See, if you think in visualization, you will have, as soon as the question comes, you have some answer. At least you know how to respond. You may not answer exactly the question, but you know, you will have some response. Immediately having some response is the symptom of intelligence. It's not reaction. Reaction is totally different. That's body language. Intellectual reply, intellectually just being ready. It means your wisdom, your spontaneity is very sharp. Ability to take the responsibility. Ability to respond spontaneously is what is responsibility. Responsibility does not mean you will work with a certain regular system. That's what I found. Kids are very efficient. Actually, these kids are very efficient than the Eastern kids. They do a lot more. They are productive. but they are not intelligent. If they are trapped in one situation for which they are not prepared, they are at loss. But the Eastern kids are not like that. They survive and come out.
I think it's the way that our schools are set up here, because they're spoon fed and they're
That is what I tell you. Come
they're
down
taught to
little.
regurgitate.
Just be ready to commit some mistake, ma.
Yeah.
That's what. Now I was actually this session ago. It's very difficult to get an interview with me, to get a personal interview with me. I was asking him, do you want to share something? First time somebody, actually only I send the people out. After a few minutes I tell thank you, alright now you move. First time I saw he is at loss to tell anything. So then I understand. This is exactly what I am going to teach the next session. Come down. Be ready to commit some mistake. Nothing wrong. Never think to be perfect continuously. You see, if you try to be perfect, you will not commit small mistake. That is true. But you will commit big blunder. The whole life will be wasted in verbalization. Understand two things. Then you will understand this chakra. It's not only for him. I am telling about to him because I had now a few minutes with him. I am telling about everybody. To everybody. We have two types of thinking. One is visualization by picture. Another one is verbalization by word. By word. See, even this much, if I would have spoken about one Eastern kid, either you would have been angry on me or you would have accepted. He will react some way. But see, our Western kids, they are just silent. Almost like Paramahamsas. One thing, visualization. Visualization means thinking in the form of pictures, visions. They don't open up, actually, that is the problem. The next thing, thinking in the form of words. Thinking in the form of words creates efficiency, but tremendous ego. You became a dead shell. You became a dead shell. You are no more alive. You are no more spontaneous. You don't let the breeze to touch you. You don't let the breeze of the life to touch you. You are just closed. You are totally dead. That is why this whole country is in depression, practically. 2 among the 3 are depressed patients. Am I right? Taking the depression. 2 among the 3 are having depressive medications. Last year, only in last year, 2003, just in 2003, 103 million depressive medication prescriptions are issued. 103 million. Most of them have got the side effect of creating possibilities for cancer. 103 million. I was actually shocked. Depression medicines, prescriptions are issued. One of our devotees in San Diego, he gave me the report. I was shocked when I heard this. Because you are closed, the whole thinking becomes only verbalization. You don't think in visualization. Because you don't think in visualization, the spontaneity is lost. Too much conditioned to work on a setup. You are nothing more than a machine. Even if you are angry, nothing wrong. Be angry. At least be angry. You will be coming to Rajas state. But instead of that, you fall in tamas. Even being angry is okay. You will be alive. At least be angry, nothing wrong. But open up. Finally, he gave her one smile. But first time I had a good experience. Somebody telling me, yes, Swamiji, I'll leave. I told, all right. especially for the Western kids, we should teach them, or at least they should have 1 or 2 meditations to work on this Agnya Chakra. The working on the Agnya Chakra tremendously fulfills your life. See, have you heard of this Ramanujam? Great mathematician, Ramanujam. He was actually born and brought up in one small village of India, Solingapuram. It is called Solingapuram, one village of Tamil Nadu, South India. This guy, even the great professors of mathematicians, Harley, all these from UK, from England, even the great mathematicians could not compete with him. Not only book, the miracles which he did is unimaginable. Unimaginable. For the greatest mathematicians of that time, if they take 1 hour to solve one problem, he will just give an answer in 1 second. Moment, that's all. He was not even recognized in India. The UK professor, he brought him to England, introduced to the whole world. Any problem, it will take 1 hour for the great mathematicians to work out and give. This guy, just tell the problem, answer is there, out. When people asked him, how do you know, what are you doing, how it is happening? He said, I don't think in words, I think in visualization. Slide by slide. The thinking happens in the visualization. If you ask the people who live around me, they will tell you, I don't read line by line. People who live around me, they know. Just I'll be moving the pages. First only few minutes I take to fix myself with the eye, with the book. Then just roll and keep under a pillow. Next day morning, over. Again, visualization. Thinking in visualization. If you work on this third eye, the sharp intelligence and spontaneity will be awakened. As on now, conditioning and cunningness. See, conditioning is cunningness. Even the very idea that you want to suck maximum from your life. You want to be totally productive. It means what? You want to take the maximum juice from the life. You are playing a business with the life. You don't want to enjoy the life. You just want to suck maximum from the life, that's all. That is what happens to us, the productive system. That's what these kids are very productive. No problem. But not spontaneous. They are at loss. If some situation is given to them, they are at loss. But in front of me is at loss. Indian kid will make me at loss. He will ask me such a naughty questions and he will trouble me so much. I will tell him, hey, get out now, it is time. I have to see the next person. And they will ask all sorts of things. In one public discourse, I think some of you must have heard, at least for newcomers I will tell. In one public discourse, one young girl got up and asked me, Swamiji, have you become Swami because of love failure? Have you become Swami because of love failure? Of course. I told her, no ma, because of love success I became Swami. I was able to love the whole world. I am able to love the whole world without any condition, without any differences, without bothering male, female, age, gender or caste, creed, community, religion, sex. I am able to give my love to everybody. That is the reason I became Swami. That is different. What I answered is different. The courage and continuously coming out, opening the things. She is ready to commit a mistake. That is the beauty. You understand? Even if it is wrong, ready to commit a mistake. Don't be too organized. If you are too organized, you will miss the whole joy of life.